Hi, I'm CeCe, founder and CEO of ShareWell. Our mission is to support you wherever you are and wherever you may be. And this mission came from a deeply personal place. During the pandemic, I found myself in an emotionally abusive relationship. And although I had a therapist and some very good friends, I felt a lot of shame over what happened. And I didn't feel like my friends really understood me. That's how I found support groups. But the ones that I found online were few and far in between. And I found myself wishing that there was an easier way to connect with people daily who shared my life experience. And that's how ShareWell was born. We really believe that amazing things can happen when people come together, even strangers, to connect over something similar that has happened in your life and to give and get support. We also believe that peer support should be accessible to every single person in the world. There's a mental health crisis, and there aren't enough professional mental health supporters out there. But we have the ability to help heal each other as long as we step into a space that is vulnerable and safe. And so I hope that you will join us because you don't have to do it alone. Peer support is the giving and receiving of non-clinical support. What this means is that it's not about having the answers. Even as a host, you're not expected to have all the answers, nor are you expected to give or receive advice. But that doesn't mean that you won't be learning from your peers in the session. Peer support is about sharing your own experience and listening to other people who have been through something similar. It may sound extremely simple, but it's proven to be extremely effective. Peer support has been proven to help people on the recovery journey, to increase people's positive outlook on life, and to help you feel overall more validated, happier, seen, and heard. At ShareWell, we offer 24/7 peer support. There are not only live video sessions, but also chat rooms and discussion forums. We hope that you can find your peers on ShareWell who you share perhaps more than one life experience. ShareWell is a place for people to connect with their peers. And as a host, you will be at the center of it. Again, peer support is not about having the answers. It's about showing up, being yourself, and holding the space for other people to connect. ShareWell hosts are the heartbeat of our community. And don't worry, you don't need previous facilitating experience to become a host. By the end of this training, you will have received all the information that you need to host your first session. As a ShareWell host, you will be responsible for choosing a session topic. This can be anything that you have lived experience in, scheduling a time, and then helping the conversation move along during the session. Don't worry, that's all much easier than it sounds. For example, if you don't want to create your own agenda, we will give you our standard ShareWell session agenda that you can follow word for word. I have now hosted over 100 peer support sessions myself on ShareWell, and I promise, even though you may feel nervous before your first session, by the second one, you will feel confident and assured because you will realize that the people who register for your session and attend are there to connect and share their experience, just as you are. There are many benefits to using ShareWell as your online home for peer support. One of them is our diverse range of subjects. We have hosts from around the world, hosting around the clock on dozens of topics. And as a host, if you don't see a subject that speaks to your life experience, you're welcome to host your own. When you host on ShareWell or attend a session with us, your safety is our top priority. We have built our entire site with your safety in mind. This means, for example, that if you ever come across someone that makes you uncomfortable for any reason, you can not only report them, but you can block them so that you never have to interact with that person again. At ShareWell, as a host, we want you to be able to focus on the quality of the conversation and the connection. And if something happens, you can be sure that our support team will be there to help you figure it out. We have your back. We also hope that our hosts receive unique benefits from hosting. There is so much research and literature out there that talks about how it helps you gain a sense of agency and purpose if you're able to help someone else go through something that you yourself are struggling with. I have already personally hosted 100 hours of peer support on ShareWell, and I can say from my own personal experience, I would not have gotten to where I am on my own healing journey if it were not for hosting. I am so excited for you to try this yourself and to let us know how hosting has changed your life.